welcome to Life and Living. Welcome to greatness. Who will be great? Now, greatness is not something that is reserved for some special, privileged people. Greatness is not meant for those who perhaps came from the right sides of the tracks or have attained certain educations that other people have not aspired to. Greatness comes from God. In 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 7 to 9, the Bible comes clear. It is God that maketh great. And we saw that in demonstration in the life of a man called Abraham. God called Abraham. In Genesis chapter 12, verses 1 to 2. I'll bless you. You will be a blessing. I'm going to make you great. And you will raise other great men. So there are always two sides to the coin of greatness. When it comes from God, God will have a purpose for making any man great. Now, in his promise in Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 18, God said, well, I'm going to give you power to be great. That's what God was saying. In order to establish my covenant. So, God isn't out to just make any man great for the sake of it. God will make you great for your own sake. God will make you great because He has a covenant in place and is looking for someone now who will fulfill that covenant. And that covenant is that of letting the nations of the world know about the plan of God for entire humanity in salvation through His Son, Jesus Christ. That is the covenant. So, 2 Chronicles 9 verse 16 will say, God's eyes looking to and fro the earth is looking for a great man. He's looking for a man whose heart is right. And then God can bless. And when God blesses, that this same man in turn can be a blessing to other people. Now, the greatest blessing any man can receive is to be called back to the plan and purposes of God for his life. The greatest blessing any man can receive is the salvation of the soul. That's why in Isaiah chapter 52, the Bible talks about, oh, beautiful is the feet of the man that beareth what? The good tidings of salvation. So we are here and we are saying God still makes great, but God will make great. Now, so that a man in turn will be a blessing to the nations of the earth. And we are saying, well, the more lives that any man can affect is a measure of your greatness. Will you be great? You must be prepared to touch other people's lives. Will you be great? Well, you must become a savior. Over there, 1 verse 21 says, God is looking out for saviors upon Mount Zion. Solution providers to a troubled world. God is looking out for bridges that will connect men to the eternal purpose of God for their lives. God is looking out for helpers. And I want to pray that, well, you will be the next great man that God is going to use to be a blessing to generations yet to come. Don't forget, we are saying God's mind is that we should run around the whole world now with the message of His plan of salvation, which was from the foundation of the world. And, well, the more we get involved in that, well, the more we step into greatness. Because greatness, well, is all about being a blessing. And being a blessing means, well, we will connect men back to God's original purpose for their existence. Well, thank you for being with me on this broadcast, and I want to believe you will be the next great man. God bless you. And